Chiefs and the good people of Agbor Kingdom, including our guests. So His Royal Majesty has asked me to welcome you all to this meeting. At this point in time, I want to invite Chiefs Gideon of Agbor, the Ajay of Agbor Kingdom, and Chief Kester Utebo, the Delkama of Agbor Kingdom, to please step forward and help us with these traditional coronation rituals. Baba ní sọ̀rọ̀ ìpè. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is good. Talking about this now.
Yes, sir.
Talking about you.
Yes, sir. 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 Not a military. Over the power. All to live in the water. When you work at one cabo, you get up the chance. All we need no was. All we must be. All we can be watch out. Opa, they are also low. To keep the commons of Kayaka. A roof cooking. A roof of carnation. Even the channel. Even the chant Buddha. Even the Buddha. Even one marble. A roof for the enemy. Yes, sir. It's on the enemy. Yes, sir. A roof for the people. Yes, sir. I mean, you're not. Yes, sir. We talk and challenge. Yes, sir. Can do New York in the city. Yes, sir. Ghana from Jesus. Yes, sir. In the morning, we are on the hospital. In the challenge, in the live out where I will tell you. Yes, sir. I will tell you. Yes, sir. On the bosom, I have a yes, sir. On the door of the good. Yes, sir. But on the other one. Yes, sir. Ghana from Jesus. Yes, sir. I want to go in again, sir. The time will come, sir. I'm about to take her, sir. And then supposed to follow the tech, I do not attack her, yes, sir. What happened, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mani to le kero, mani ni ko, we are doing very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Until the call announced, you pray for His Majesty and you pray for yourself. Yes, sir. 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 Pull on for the home. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Ẹ̀wúrì jẹ́ ẹ̀wú fùfú. Òtọ́ mi ara ní ìyẹn ní wẹ́bú. Ẹ̀wúrì jẹ́ òtọ́ mi. Ẹ̀wú fùfú. Ìyẹn ní wẹ́bú. Sẹ́dẹ̀jẹ́ Arẹwà. The king said I should present this cloth to you. Ẹ̀wúrì jẹ́ òtọ́ mi. Ẹ̀wú fùfú. Ìyẹn ní rúlọ̀. Il a commandé à le présenter ici, hein? Vous le dites. Autant, et vous, venez le nom. Papa yìí lọ náà ìfiri. Gudugudu. Ẹ̀wúrì kí ara dánù. Ọ̀nà ìjẹun ẹ̀kú. Ẹ̀wúrì kí ara dánù.
Having performed the traditional rites of breaking of kola nut, I take the leave of His Royal Majesty to request that our guests should firstly introduce themselves as well as the office they occupy, and later we can go forward into why we have summoned this meeting. Have I need to know anything?
Yes, sir.
CSP Idris Haruna, DPO Algosa.
Major O.O. Bright. I came to represent the commanding officer of 181 Amphibious Battalion, who is unavoidably absent, and I know he has already completed his Royal Majesty concerning it. Thank you, sir.
I greet you, Royal Majesty. I am Sergeant Adejo. For 181 Amphibious Battalion, the intelligence officer. Thank you, sir.
I am SC Jerome Ikechiku Sibo, Divisional Officer, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, the Car South Division, Agbor.
My name is Ben CSM. I'm 2IC DSS in Castle Nigeria, representing the LGSC who is unappointed absent.
I am Deputy I am Deputy Superintendent Ohibuchi Aloysius, Area Command, representing the area commander.
I'm Amici Emeni. I'm the Council Vigilante Chairman. Your Majesty.
My name is Monde Kiel, Chairman, Agbor Vigilante Group.
My name is Obi Humphrey, Chairman, Agbor General Security.
My name is Opo Victor, Edo Data Network Chairman.
I need to interact with upon Friday in court, Commander of Data Security Network.
About do that interact with I found a fine Christian anti-cop commander, Agbor.
Just the heads, only the heads, not everybody.
Yes, sir. My name is Emmanuel Asire, the Vigilante Chairman.
Yes, sir. My name is Ibrahim Muhammad Gali, the Sarki of Hausa community in Agbor.
Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Having done the introduction of our guest, it's my pleasure to formally introduce the Crown, His Royal Majesty Dr. Benjamin Ikechiku Kiawekuzu the First, Commander of the Order of the Nigeria CON, the DEIN of the ancient Agbor Kingdom, seated on the throne. Thank you. This meeting is at the auspices of the DEIN Royal Palace, Agbor, and is geared at addressing security challenges the people of Agbor Kingdom and its environment are facing, which has come to the public glare that we are having a surge of criminalities within the kingdom, and that is why we are deeming fit to invite the security apparatus within the area in order that we address these issues with a view to providing solutions that can at least reduce it to its barest minimum. So once more, His Royal Majesty welcomes you to the meeting. And to begin, we would want an update from the various security heads as regards to what they have to produce as the happenings within Agbor Kingdom and their efforts towards curbing it. Right on, Efe?
Yes, sir.
And I have to start with the DPO who will bring the house.
Well, within the period under review, I know beside the recent happening that led to the death of a young man by one of our security outfits, the area has been relatively calm. At least for the past 1 month now, I know within my area of jurisdiction, we have not recorded any case of kidnapping. I will not dispute at least minor offenses, minor crime that have been happening, but the area is relatively calm. The Kukwagbo area that I know is linking between Uterimu. The CP tried, I think the moment he left here, he tried to deploy at least some tactical teams which have helped at least to reduce the extent of kidnapping between Uterimu and Kukwagbo, even though it has not occurred in my area of jurisdiction. So area is relatively calm. Thank you, sir.
Sorry, please. Yes, sir. If you can please elaborate more on what has just happened, like as you have mentioned, in the course of killing that happened recently.
It was reported immediately after the occurrence of the death of the young man that there was a woman that alleged that her handset was stolen in a house where she submitted at least to. I think the woman could not exercise patience. She went, met a normal security, one of them. I think they said he was a friend to the woman that alleged. Shortly they went, held the boy, took the boy to their office, even though he escaped for the first time, and they brought him back to the office. According to the person that reported, he said he was beaten. At the end of the day, he collapsed in their office. All of them deserted the office. Their vehicle was vandalized. I immediately sent my patrolmen to what matter where we rescue and recover the vehicle to our station. In the following day, the boys came out in their number, demonstrating, blocked the road, brought out the woman that alleged her property and motorcycle and burnt them into ashes. So we are able to contain their demonstration. As at that time, area is relatively calm, but those who perpetrated the act, they are still on the run. Thank you, sir.
Good day, Your Royal Majesty. Once again, I am Major O. Bright, representing the commanding officer, 181 Amphibious Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel B. Dabo, who, as I said earlier, is unavoidably absent. So the army or the military in Agbor have been doing their best to complement the efforts of the police and other security agencies we have in the general area. In fact, we have sustained efforts in anti-kidnapping, anti-crime activities. In fact, we have been having good results almost on a daily basis. Just shortly before last weekend, maybe many people here may also hear the effort the soldiers did just within our town here to prevent kidnapping that was taking place, of a man who was moving with his vehicle just shortly before the night around Thursday last week. So our soldiers are always, on the road, in the bush, wherever, to ensure that there is good security in our town and the suburbs. So we have been doing that, especially in anti-kidnapping and other crimes. And we'll keep on doing it to make sure that we support the police and other security agencies. Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
Yes, I am SC Sibo Jerome, Division Officer, Eka South, NSMC. As a matter of fact, I would like to take a cue from what my DPO here have said. Because initially, the crime rate was at high levels. But at the moment, it has nosedived, owing to security presence and a lot of security jobs that have been done. In our very own case, we have been doing a lot of covert operations and writing of high-powered intelligence information and forwarding them to high command for appropriate actions. And to add to that as well, our anti-wanda squad will not look the other way if they see any other crime apart from oil vandalism being committed. They are still doing and trying to complement the effort of other security agencies. So by that I say that's exactly what has happened. But the unfortunate situation that took place about the man who died, and later the phone was later found, is quite unfortunate, and everybody is quite sorry for what has actually happened. But we pray that the Almighty God will not allow that to repeat again. Amen. Thank you very much.
His Royal Majesty. Let me not bore with what other security heads have briefed. I think within the period under review, we are managing a situation where the Association of Cattle Rearers within this area lodged complaint that those they brought from northern Nigeria to help them rear the cattle that are becoming stubborn and they're going haywire, where if they go to the bush, those ones they hire to rear the cattle are being surpassed by some other foreign elements where they destroy people's crops. Though the investigation is ongoing to ensure that we tame the foreign elements. I think that's the major thing we are on now, among other things. Thank you, sir.
Your Royal Majesty. DSP Yohibuchi represents the area commander. And the area command supervises 8 divisions, which is local government of that, the Car South, the Car North, and the Kwara local government. For what's the report from the DPU of a truth, for now the area is calm. When we talk of kidnapping, especially in this our Car South. For part of the Car South, so we have an issue in Agbor Kingdom. It's always a problem for the past few months now. Even though it's not taking place on the highway, but those that goes to the farm, they will go and meet them in the farm, kidnap them, at times they will even murder them. But the last meeting we went, that was last Thursday, with the local government. There is already a plan, but we know we cannot be able to eliminate it, but we manage it. That even this Monday was there with us too. About what have written, and we are forwarding it to the Commissioner of Police about how we join together to comb the bush. That whenever it is approved, we need assistance from this side so that we can join hands together to put effort and get what we want and come out with a celebration of results. Other local government like Obiaroko, by God's grace, there is no much issue. Thank you very much, sir. And like what the DP said concerning the incident of on the 16th, where a young man was killed, I'm going to just make it as an advice, sir. How with things like this can be taking place 1 or twice every month. The law said it is constitutionally established. We should believe on that constitutionally established because there is a law backing. You are in a vigilante or one to other, you don't need to take laws into your hands. Let me be with that. No. Assuming, for instance, even though the boy want to die or is made to die that very day, he died at the police station. I believe property will not destroy. We will not hurt ourselves. But now, it has become a problem, of which many of us, before this palace and before our maker, know where these birds are, but we are still hiding them. But somebody's life was taken just because of a torchlight handset, which any of us, when for instance that, if you can count the owner, so don't worry, it's not only 6,000 or 10,000, and which some of us that do go to beer parlor, it's not even enough for us to take 1 or 2 Heineken. Sir, I'm of the opinion that once in a while we can be meeting like this, or mostly these are brothers, our children, who are the volunteers. We do some interaction, sir. Let's meet. Tell us what is bothering you. Tell us what is the problem. We tell you the extent we go, that you can go. In case of tomorrow, it's not good you are helping somebody that the one that you are pursuing. It's like when somebody is pursuing a thief. Sorry, sir. In law says, when you are pursuing a thief, you refuse to mention or raise a voice. Thief. When the thief run ahead of you, he hide and you come and is behind you, is shouting. You will be the first person they will kill or they will mob you, and which is not the best. If you are doing it, you should have the correctness, wisdom and understanding. Ask question to know what to do or how do you do it. Without question, no correction, sir. Which is very, most when it comes to security matters. In the security matter, people hate you when you are doing it. Nobody like what you are doing, no matter whether your brother or your sister. Let me give an example with Nigerian police today. Let, for instance, you travel to Sokoto and a policeman offend you there. You are bringing that grievance to your family and get that policeman in your house, in your family. It's a very primary. I don't know if I'm feeling it. It's a very primary. Likewise, those of you, as far as you are saying your volunteer, a car, this and that, none of your brothers like you. That is why we should use common sense. Although common sense is not common, but at the middle of it is it. So, thank you, sir.
Your Majesty, yes, all my people here have said, and the SO representing the area commander, all they just said here is the real fact. The first statement that the Vigilante and other security outfits in Agbor here were numerous, but we fail to understand one thing, that with unity we will move the mountain. That one apart, but this incident that just occurred last week is one of my member, his son is the one they just killed. And in my unit, in one of my unit, that's where they stay. The particular boy, the father went there after they arrested the boy to their office. The father went there and tried to stop them from torturing the guy. And he also identified himself that he's a vigilante, that it's okay to look for any means to make sure the matter is settled, so that they should stop beating the boy. They said, no, they told them it's a vigilante, that they are all together. They should stop and let them look for means to stop the issue. They asked him, identify yourself, he brought the card, and they collected the ID card for him and started hitting him also. He has to escape. Before he came back, the son is already dead. And that incident, when it occurred, we started making call to make sure we will go down there to see what was there. When I called my colleague here, he said he was already at the police station. Then we started making call to make sure we mobilize our men and go back there, because we know something must go wrong as far as something has happened. They did not fix just the normal security watch men. They took it that it is any security that they see, they will start attacking them. They also attacked some policemen's house living around there. They attacked the Agbor general member. My unit chairman at Queen Biojefu, they went to their office, they destroyed everything, put the fan and made away with it. They went to that same unit that the father of the dead boy comes from. They went to the office, broke it down, brought out the generator, everything in the office. They burned it down also. Even when I mobilized with other securities to visit the father of the boy, when we went there, the voice was like saying, na person that they were trying to even mobilize again so that they will start mobbing or trying to attack us. So what I did was that I told the boy's father that they should not worry, that we will still make sure we come back and see him from time to time. That what happened, that sincerely, nobody expected it to happen, that nobody is above mistake. But the boys that are involved, we must make sure we fish them out. There is none of us here that will know where those boys are and we will not bring them out. Yesterday, some of the security men went to what is it called? A banquet, to make sure that we have an information that the boy stays in the banquet. We want them to see, to look for him. We didn't see him. This morning also, this my man and the chairman, Adidas, they went to after Igodo to get that information that the boys are there. They went there this morning. They went there. In fact, the place they said the boys are staying. The man said the boy he drove them out of his house when he heard that this is the crime they committed. He drove them away. So we are still looking forward to make sure that these boys that committed this crime will be brought to book. I will make sure we arrest them and submit them to the Nigerian Police Force. Thank you, Your Majesty. Do you want to answer?
As of now, Kenya is cool and calm. Only over one day, assign Abavo Rapper. That's right. Then arrangement, you get arrangement when they grab. And not tell Abavo before. Later when I went, so we come help them. Do they eat what I feel?
Zaki, Allah ƙara maka lafiya, Allah ƙara maka lafiya, Allah ba ka yawan rai, Allah da wanda kai lafiya ɗan abu. In fact, my name is Ibrahim Muhammad Gali, the Zaki of Hausa community. But of Almighty Allah, inshallah, our Baba here and the security men here in Agbor are doing their very best. Inshallah, from our own review in my area and other places that our houses do stay, there is calm there. Like always, today's Friday, we always preach to them. Though we are one of what we are, we always tell them that we don't want anything that will tarnish our stay or the enemy with this host community. Inshallah, our area is calm. Inshallah, Zaki, Allah da maka lafiya, Allah da maka lafiya. Zaki.
So, my men of the security agencies, thank you very, very much for coming out in number. And actually, the first thing that I wanted to say to you was thank you. A very, very big thank you from me. Truly, within the period that the Commissioner of Police was here, and some of the other security agencies were also here that period, things were actually quite bad there. But I think everybody can give themselves a pat on the back that since then, we had a huge meeting with our naturally born and brave young men of our security agencies, a very, very big meeting here at the palace. And I think you guys went straight to work. You went, joined your security agencies, and you brought all of that criminality to almost a dead halt. So I would really like to thank you all. That's actually the main reason I've called for you today, is to say thank you. God bless you all. Nowhere can be perfect. Criminals are always going to be within us and working in every society. Even in heaven, the devil was removed from heaven. So even in heaven, bad things have happened. The fact that you guys are working so well together gives me a lot of confidence and gives me a lot of joy. Thank you very, very much for the synergy that you're bringing within yourselves. The chiefs also, obviously, this victory cannot be there without some form of backing from Palace and the chiefs. So you chiefs, thank you very much for working with the security agencies. I will reiterate, very, very importantly, once again, as much as the legal and lawful security agencies of this country, constitutionally recognized, have given some limited powers to the vigilante groups to assist them. And you must remember, it is to assist the constituted authorities. You are not a power unto yourselves. Okay? If you find somebody lawfully or legally for something they might have done wrong, you are not the judge and the jury. Your own is to do a civilian arrest, and that is what you can legally do. A civilian arrest, and immediately convey them to the relevant security authorities, whether it be the police, whether it be the army, whether it be the DSS. Civilian-wise, it should be the police, but circumstances might vary. The army might be the only people who are on ground at that time. Hand them over to the army. The civil defense might be available at that time. Hand them over to the civil defense, but ultimately it will get to the police's hands. Now, for the unfortunate incident that took place, once again, that is where you make mistakes of taking things into your own hands. You must do as much as you can to be disciplined and refrain from beating people. Because look at what has happened. It's very, very unfortunate that this loss of life was there. But please, I would like to direct the security authorities. This is why I have severally said each of these vigilante groups, there should not be a single one that does not have some type of profile book for every single one of their members. Every vigilante group, there should be passport photographs of all of the executives and all of their members. There should be a logbook that has all of that there. So that if any of the security agencies, you want that book, you want to be able to identify who is working with this particular vigilante group, you can do so by sight. It's very, very important. From time to time, I will encourage the security agencies, every now and again, my DPO, just call for one of the vigilante groups. Tell them to bring their logbook of their members. If it's not up to date, suspend them. For example now, this vigilante group that has had some of its members involved in what looks like a capital crime. Please, which vigilante group is it? Please. I'm giving you 2 weeks. You either bring out your member or your executive will be suspended. It's as simple as that. You're not here to perpetrate criminal acts yourselves. I understand we have our own local discipline. But discipline is discipline. It should never get to the point of dehumanizing anybody. It should never get to the point of causing physical harm to innocent. And you do not know who is innocent and who is not because you are simply facing allegations. It's quite different if you turn up in the heat of a crime. In the heat of a crime, there might be necessity for you to defend yourselves. That is quite different. But if you are going on mission, you catch anybody, please, as you call that person, go and hand them over to the legal recognized authority. It's very, very important. Any member of your vigilante groups that is involved in criminality, understand that as the executive you will be held accountable if you are not able to fish out that person, because it means then that you're culpable. If I hear that one of my chiefs, God forbid, is involved in any form of criminality, it is my duty as the king to catch such chief and hand him over to the police for investigation. If it's something that I can handle, then I will still allow the security agencies to know yes, I'm aware of this, please let me handle it to some extent. To the extent that I'm not able to handle it, then I hand it over to the police. So please, very, very important, those involved should be called. The parents of those involved, the chief should invite them here to the palace. Tell them they should call their children back. Something has happened, something has happened. I know that it was not intentional, but it still needs to be dealt with. So once again, this photograph identity of everybody inside Vigilante is very, very important. Please, DPO, start taking them by surprise. Just one day, just call one of the executive, tell them to bring their logbook. You want to see all their members. Very, very important. In the meantime, I continue to thank you for the work that both of you are doing, both the chiefs, the palace. Abu, thank you for risking your lives to keep our community. Please do remember that our people are my children. Ababu people are my children. Where you can help them, doesn't matter if it's Ika South, Ika Northeast, go and help them. My dear sons, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're very, very welcome. Very, very sorry about the notice for today. And even with the rain, thank you for coming so quickly. I know that today is your prayer day. So please, thank you for keeping your communities calm. But something that I want us to exercise for the next coming Muslim celebrations, very, very important. So I know that at the moment we're having some issues where the celebrations are concerned. Where you are in Ika Northeast is a bit tight. So what is happening is that during some of these Muslim celebrations, it's now spilling onto the main road. Videos of the main road being blocked because of these celebrations. I do not want that at Agbor Kingdom at all. Okay? So it is a simple matter of next time that these celebrations happen, they should be allowed to use either the field, the Agbor field, so that they have away from the public, they can celebrate in peace. Right. At the same time, we are not blocking any of the commerce within the town, because once they're on the streets like that, we cannot disrespectfully move them. So let's organize this thing for the next coming celebrations, so that you people have a very clear place to go and do your prayers and celebrate, not on the main road. It's not right. I've already spoken with the Obi of Owa because I was very concerned about some of the back and forth that I heard, that whether they said you should not go to the field, whether you should go to the field. My dear, the field is there for you to use. Thank you, so please, moving forward, I don't know if there's anything from the chiefs that I might have forgotten that the chiefs might need to add. If not, I would very much like to thank you for all the good work you've done. So, yeah, Chief.
DPO and officers. I'm a retired custom officer. I was in police college in 1979, and I'm aware that the coming up of vigilantes, they are assisting you people, but you need to train them. There's something called retraining. You can organize a seminar for them, because most of them are not aware, and that is why they take laws into their hands. They do so more. That's SS. You have to train them. You have to retrain them. Even the army, you can lead them, because some of them are not physically fit. You take them on drill in the morning or 1 week, it will help a lot. That is being active, that is being vigilant, that is being ready for any eventuality. I have to thank you, people have tried. Like the Senator Baba said, please have to advise. Closing of the road, it is very wrong. You can go to government field, why we lies with the incoming local government chairman. So you can be having your prayers, Jummai Mosque, on Friday at the government field. Prayer is prayer. God accepts prayer from anywhere. So we have to descend to be able to do something that, like Papa said, closing of commerce. If I have a shop and 30 minutes I can't sell anything, and that particular time it's time somebody to come and buy something from me, you have deprived me from my living. Please, let's cooperate together. You guys are doing very well. Baba, you will be in faith.
Working together with the vigilantes like that will actually go a long way to solidifying your relationship. So please, take that on to board.
Baba, good night, Yes, sir. Thank you. I greet all of you sincerely, the Secretary of Justice. My advice is that this proliferation of cyber-security groups will make it difficult for you to supervise them. The numbers are too many. AVG, this DJ, try and streamline them into a fewer group so that we're able to control them effectively. And in addition to what our own officer have said, profiling them with their passport, and we should have guarantors. Every member of the Vigilante having his passport should also have a guarantor, so that if you get anything along the way, you can hold the guarantor. In addition to that, training them is good. But when they are carrying pump action, carrying arms, the more carrying firearms, there's no respect of anybody. So you have to guide them on the use of arms. Some of them have been understand before they carry the machine and they're right there. The pump action can be on this one if you're not properly trained how to use them. So I am advising and pleading that they should be cautioned and trained on how to use arms. No, in the United States, what I have said, I don't know the law of the Vigilante group, the bylaw from the council, but I know that we are helping the society. If you arrest a criminal, take them to the police. If it's a customary one, we bring them to the palace. You have the right to detain you on your station from morning to night. They can sue you for violation of human rights. So when you arrest a criminal, you are doing well. Bring them to the police. If it's customary, you bring them to the palace. You can't impose fines. So we appreciate you. We want to be in this meeting often so that we can assist you. But to put money for your well and do so many things. So you have to be careful about the law. Like we might accuse somebody. They don't know. They don't know forever. They will catch them. And they will feel the consequences. I thank you very much for your effort.
A very, very big thank you from the crowd. Really appreciate you boys especially. You've really been doing a great job. Thank you so, so much. Continue with that job. DPO, all of you, thank you for coming here today, even with all this heavy rain. I do appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. All right.
King with wisdom.
wanna be kind. Yeah, what's good? My father and son. What are the Christian?
All right, so you boys.